now. If you're looking for Twingo, you came to the right place. If you're looking for Twingo, just look right in my face. I was born standing up and talking back. My daddy was a green-eyed man, and Jack, because it's Twingo. My middle name is Misery. Actually, my name is Prince, and I am funky. It's Twingo. So don't you mess around with me. Yes, welcome back to another episode of Twingo. Twingo episode 67, and indeed the first Twingo to be a monthly Twingo. Between this Twingo and the next, it's a gulf. It's a chasm comprising of a month. So yes, we're monthly now, but here we are now, episode 67, to play Twingo, to amuse, arouse, entertain, and invaginate. Yes, so we're still here in a secret East London location here on Plague Island. We're here to play Twingo, but of course, we cannot play Twingo. Not until we bring to the stage the queen of the Double R Club herself, the organ grinder to my monkey, not that euphemism. I'll give you the one, the only. Nature would not permit another. Rose Thorn!
Rose's in the house. Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop. And we're off.
And I've got my bad jumper on because, you know, autumn's in the air.
We are the autumn people.
Oh,
But
I thought I would do some reading because sometimes he does go on a little bit. And this arrived in the post.
right, yes. This is basically pornography.
Pornography
By post.
for the meat eaters. Are you ready?
It's meat porn.
Take a look at this. Take a look at this. Take a look at this. Oh, look at that meat. Look at that bloody juicy swelling.
I mean, to be fair, isn't all porn kind of meat porn in a way?
Oh, but it's so good. It's so good. Look.
Their stuff is very good.
Oh, look at
Holy
that.
moly, that
Holy
looks
moly,
good.
that's amazing.
Beef Wellington.
Beef Wellington.
I mean, throughout this evening, now and again, Rose will pick it up and we'll just look at it, say what it is, and make like nom nom noises.
So this arrived in the post, so I'm a little bit hot.
Right,
I've
yes.
got the meat sweats.
Got the meat sweats without even having had meat.
How did you?
So
I can't remember how to open this again.
You just do that. You just open it. It's the stand for the phone. Okay, so any business to be done before we go through the particulars?
We said we were going to. No, we were going to do something different because it was a monthly show, but then we thought, why bother?
Fuck it. So, how many new players do we have this evening?
Well, there was an email came in quite recently, which takes us up to 18
new
players.
18. I mean, what are the odds? In which case, because we've got these 18 new players, I'll very, very quickly go through the rules. It's very simple. It's Twingo. Like, you know what bingo is, right? You don't have to, like, be an aficionado. But you know it's a thing. It's bingo. It's what your nan used to do. You know what bingo is. You know what Twin Peaks is. Again, you don't have to know anything about Twin Peaks. But, you know, isn't that thing that people always go on about with this thing and yes. So bingo, Twin Peaks bingo, Twin Peaks bingo, it's Twingo, it's a composite word, it's a portmanteau word, it's Twin Peaks bingo. Basically, each and every one of these balls here has written on it something that pertains to Twingo. And because we're to Twin Peaks, indeed. Because we're playing Twingo Classico, it will be something that pertains to Season 1 and or 2. So basically, each and every one of these balls has either a character name or a place or a quotation or a thing that was in Twin Peaks Seasons 1 and 2. Basically, you have a Twingo card. If you don't have a Twingo card, it is too late, but you can watch anywhere. There'll be fun. There'll be shenanigans. There'll be hijinks aplenty. And basically, when one of these balls is called, you simply take like a pen if it corresponds to one of your squares on your Twingo card. How many squares on a Twingo card?
25?
25 squares on a Twingo card. So basically, if what is read out corresponds to one of those squares, take a pen and simply cross it off. Or if you're like a bingo kind of like aficionado, think a dabber and dab it. If you don't have a pen, you don't have a dabber, simply take your fingers and make a hole in the paper to follow your progress. Or as we say, invaginate, you know, and thus follow your progress. And we're looking for one of, what are these?
Ooh.
Mini fingers. I like a Cadbury's finger. That's not a euphemism either. Or is it? Maybe. It's really too small though. That'd be like a packet. Just,
Got another one.
I will have another one.
Nom, 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 nom. These are biscuits stolen from my work meeting. Brought home.
Have they been COVID cleared?
Yeah.
So, is this a kink? I don't know.
Gone now.
So basically, we're looking for somebody that's crossed, dabbed, or invaginated every single one of those 25 squares on their Twingo card. None of this lines, diagonals, corners, horse shit. We're looking for a full card, or as we say here at Twingo, a full lodge. And when you have a full lodge, simply type into the comments below the word Twingo in capital letters with as many exclamation marks as you think are fit, or indeed unfit. And basically then Rose will take a screen grab and we will continue to play. But why? Why would we continue to play when you've already won? That's because each and every game of Twingo has how many winners?
3.
3 winners, and this evening's game is no exception. So we are looking for 3 winners this evening. We'll keep playing until we get them. Now, once we have 3 winners, Rose will go away. She will make sure that no one has called Twingo incorrectly, or as we say here at Twingo, fraudulently, because if you do call fraudulently, everyone in the comments section does get to call you an imbecile in capital letters with as many exclamation marks as they think is appropriate. One more thing, there is a ball somewhere in here. It did not get called last week, but there's a ball somewhere in here that has simply written on it, the log lady. Nothing's been called yet. But when the ball with the log lady, nothing's been called yet. When the ball with that is read out, we drink a toast to Captain Coulson, the wonderful log lady, without gin. You don't have to drink an alcoholic toast if you don't drink alcohol. Fine. Fizzy pop, Adam's ale, milk, or indeed
Vimto.
Bull semen. Vimto, yes.
That's Vimto.
Yes, fizzy Vimto was
Fizzy
good, wasn't it?
Vimto.
I mean, it's no bull semen, but it's fine at a pinch. And we drink a toast when that ball is pulled. But nothing's been pulled yet.
But not Ribena, because they've changed the recipe and it's really not really nice.
Well, it's fine, but it's not what it used to be. Ribena used to be the creme de la creme.
You know, you went to posh people's house when you were little. If their parents, when they offered you a squash, it was a Ribena and not the...
Yeah, we had Ribena very, very seldom. It was orange squash.
Well, we had mostly fizzy pop because...
From the ginger man.
From the ginger man.
Now, this was not a man with ginger hair. This was a man who sold fizzy drinks. And all fizzy drinks, as a collective term, were known in Scotland as...
Ginger.
We don't know why.
Oh, ginger.
Ginger.
My particular favourite was red cola. And that was cola with a K. Red cola.
And so you're thinking, what flavour is red cola? Is it cherry cola? No. Is it strawberry cola? No. Then what is the flavour of red cola? The flavour is...
red.
It basically tasted red. It tasted red.
I love red cola.
Yeah, they still do it, don't they?
They still do it. Made by Curry's in Scotland.
Curry's.
I'm sure Kate and Andrea are
They're
fans.
probably drinking it right now with vodka.
And I was never an Iron Brew fan, but I loved red cola.
Yeah, Iron Brew is not nice.
My Scottish drink of choice with a fish supper.
A dressed fish, as we learned about last week, I believe. And this, listen, that, my friends, that is the sound of fun. Are you ready to Twingo? Are we ready to Twingo?
Oh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh. What is this?
What's in the envelope?
It's not an envelope, it's a bag.
It's a bag.
What's in the bag?
What's in the bag, Rose? What's in the bag?
What's in the bag?
Oh.
Just the one? Oh, no.
These amazing.
Get your eyes around these. Look at them.
So we've got Benjamin Lush, we've got Karen, we've got Louise, we've got the Double R girls, and John, the Tool.
That's not his name.
At Field has created these cards for us exclusively for the Double R Club in a couple of weeks.
Returning in 2 weeks' time.
However, a full set of all 3 cards will be coming to tonight's winner.
And they are so beautifully done. They're so black and red. They're just beautiful things. Lovely, lovely things.
So yeah.
So that's an extra prize.
On the back.
Ooh, mysteries to be revealed. Ooh.
And yours says on it, make you laugh, make you cry.
That's basically my job.
And you said, I never say that.
No, I didn't say I never say that. I said, do I say that? Because I'd completely forgotten that at the beginning of every Double R Club, I say the same thing. That's one of the things I said. I just thought, oh, yeah, no, I do say that. Here at the Double R Club, we have acts that will amaze you, amuse you, arouse you, tempt you, tease you, make you laugh, make you cry, and who knows, perhaps even scare you beyond the capacity for rational thought.
So, yes, we've got our lovely two girls and our creepy donut man in the middle.
Creepy Donut Man, that's what they call me.
Yeah, so they will be getting added to the prize, the first place only prize stash.
Everything to play for.
So,
plus
let's
3 postcards. So, let's Twingo. Let's Twingo. First monthly Twingo.
First monthly Twingo. Can you feel the difference? Can you feel autumn in the air? Have you put your heating on yet? I kept seeing people on Facebook going, oh, bloody hell, I put the heating on. And it's like, it's
Get a
not
jumper
that
out.
cold. Put on a jumper. Wear a pair of socks. Wear a pair of socks like that bloody man on the train yesterday, Tuesday. They weren't wearing socks or a mask. So, you know, he'll probably get verrucas and COVID.
But hopefully fall under a train in the near future.
Yeah.
Does it matter where you wear the socks?
On your feet, you fool.
Oh. Let's Twingo.
Talking of fools, James Hurley.
James Falula Hurley, the first ball out this evening. If you have James Hurley printed on your Twingo card, simply take a pen, cross it, or a dabber, or indeed, you know, invaginate that James. Go right up to the elbow bone, right up to the joint for James Hurley, and we're off.
Where are we talking about fisting?
I mean, you're going to have to narrow it down.
Oh, it was at that picnic. We went to the park.
Oh, we did, yes.
And there was talk of a fisting video, wasn't there?
Oh, yes, that was a video shown, yes, at, I believe, at a fetish night, yes.
And they were talking about being up to the elbow.
They were, yes. Yes.
Yeah. That was our weekend. Went to the park with 1 can of Guinness and a Diet Coke. And
then we left. It was Tony's birthday. So we went and said, happy birthday, drank a Guinness, threw some fudge at him and fucked off.
Got chips on the way home.
Good chips, too.
Really good
They
chips.
were good chips. From Roman Road. I think it's called the Greedy Fish and Chip Shop.
Paul asks, as it's monthly, is it going to be 4 times as long tonight? Probably not. I've been at work.
I mean, we have
all
only
day.
drawn 1 ball, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I've
so
got
let's...
I've got one in my hand. Oh. Ah, what are the chances of this? Hurley's hog.
Hurley's hog. We went from James Hurley to Hurley's hog. Hurley's hog. That's his motorcycle, his Harley Davidson, and not his unit. Hurley's hog. Hurley's hog. James Hurley, Hurley hog. Cross it, Abby. You know.
Abby says she's got a card that's only got 20 squares. That's wrong, Abby. That's my administrative error because I've been at work today. I have just sent you another card.
Wow, okay.
That happened once before and I forgot to take the card out of circulation.
I mean, but surely, Abby, if you'd have kept quiet, less squares to cross off. But now you've got a new one, Abby. And
Abby, I have just sent
that'll
you a
teach
new
you.
one. But yeah,
How are there cards with only 20 on?
Oh, I don't know.
Itchy Chin.
Jimmy Hill.
Itchy Beard, Jimmy Hill.
Let me send it to Abby on. I'm sending it to you on Facebook. A Facebook.
What?
It's on Facebook now, Abby. Abby, have you got your new card?
Abby, new card on Facebook. New card on Facebook.
Abby.
Now, if neither James Hurley nor Hurley's hog is on it, and if that was on her other one, she's not going to be happy. Shouldn't have said anything.
Right, okay, so Abby is back in the game.
Back in the game. 3, 2, 1, back in the game.
So we've called James Hurley and Hurley's hog. So look at us remembering what balls we've drawn.
Yeah, we've drawn 2 balls. We've only been doing it like 45 minutes.
I did Pilates last night with Joe Foley, and the front of my legs really ache.
Oh, achy legs. Which brings to mind, now every episode of Twingo, I do a song. I take a popular or well-known song and I rewrite it, hopefully for comedic effect. No.
Oh.
But this evening's song, forewarned, is all about Joe Foley's online Pilates stroke stretch classes. It's about you, Joe.
Ooh,
The song
look
is
at
about
that.
you.
What are the chances of that? What are the chances of that?
So there you go. Something to not look forward to. Something to avoid. Go and make a cup of tea.
6 balls, 3 in each hand. Speed round. The man from another place.
Yeah, we're talking about the woman from just down the hall. No, he's the man from another place.
One-eyed Jack's.
One-eyed Jack's big old whorehouse. One-eyed Jack's.
The Bookhouse Boys.
The Bookhouse boys. The Bookhouse boys. They're the boys. They have the books in the house. It's the Bookhouse. They're the Bookhouse boys.
The Giant.
He's so big. The Giant, later of course known as the Fireman. The Giant. Sorry? That's a siren of a fire engine. Do you remember once we were walking along Upper Street and this bloke went by on a moped and you burst out laughing because going the other way was a fire engine with its siren on. And that had passed, and then the bloke in the moped passed us going the other way, and you burst out laughing. And I went, "Why are you laughing?" And you said, "Because he was riding along going..."
Such larks we have here.
Oh, the crazy life we have led.
Wait for the tea. The fish aren't running.
Wait for the tea. The fish aren't running. Wait for the tea. The fish aren't running.
My log saw something.
My log saw something. My log saw something. Cross it, dab it. You know.
So I've been in the office this morning, today, all day, and I met my new boss for the first time. Met her in 3-dimensional.
In the real world.
And so it was kind of like, oh, this is going to be a bit awkward. You can't shake hands, so you wave at each other from across the table. And
Don't even do the elbow.
The first thing she said to me was, "Hello, Rose." I can't remember what it was now.
Oh, it must. That's how good it was. She's forgotten.
Hello, Rose. Been stopped by any policemen today?
Did the police stop you today?
Did the police stop you today?
Now, why would she ask you that?
Why would she ask me? I mean, do I
Of all people.
Do I look like the kind of person the police should stop?
Don't answer that.
What happened was when I went into the office last week, I was stopped 3 times.
And not in the name of love.
3 times by the police.
The po-po.
The police asking if I needed any help because we were all a little bit on edge because of Extinction Rebellion.
And because of your crazy hair.
Because of my crazy hair.
They thought you were one of them types.
Because what they've been doing is wearing skirts, wearing suits and dressing smartly to infiltrate them city folk. And 3 times I was stopped between the station and the office to ask, did I need any help? The 3rd time I was asked, I said to the policeman, "You don't look very busy. You got off easy, haven't you?" And he just laughed at me.
It's just like accosting people just because they look a bit different. You need any help? No. Do you need any fucking help? It's like when they say, what are you doing? I'm walking this way. What are you doing? You're not leaving me alone, are you?
I wasn't that aggressive. I made it much more light-hearted.
Fuck the police is what I'm saying. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police.
Whoop, whoop.
That's the sound of the beast.
Whoop, whoop.
That's Twingo.
So yeah, look at me, rebellious to the very end. Do you need any help? So yeah,
No.
First interaction with a new boss. Have you been stopped by the police?
But
today?
if they ask you that again, do you need any help? Just say no. Do you? Because what makes you think that I need help? So why can't I? Well, what do you need any help? You know, maybe a better job.
Sometimes I need help because if my shoelaces come undone.
That would have been great.
I can't bend down and do them because it hurts my back.
If he'd have said, "You need any help?" and you went, "Yeah, could you do his shoelaces up?" He'd have laughed at you because they're the police.
Yeah. My Converse often I don't tie them up, and you often have to redo my shoelaces right. So maybe the next time I'm asked for it, Wendy says it wasn't because I was flashing. No, there was some flashing today.
Was there?
Yes, there was. Yeah, there was some flashing happened, but I rushed home after my 5-hour meeting, came home to set up for Twingo to talk to you.
What can you even do for 5 hours other than obviously play Twingo? Let's Twingo.
Okay, sorry. Poker chip.
Poker chip. Don't put vinegar on it. Don't put salt on it. Simply serve it as it is and poke it. Poker chip. Poker chip. Poker chip. Cross it. Damn it. Poker chip.
Douglas Firs.
Douglas Firs. Ruby Wednesday sent a picture of a shop called Douglas Fir. Only the other day. Douglas Fir. Douglas Fir. What kind of trees you got around? Douglas freaking trees. Douglas Fir.
Mike Snake Nelson.
It's not his name. Mike Snake Nelson. Mike is the man. What an arsehole. Mike Snake Nelson.
Green butt skunk.
It's a skunk with a green butt. It's a green butt skunk. Somebody won one only the other week.
Only the other week.
Gave away a green butt skunk.
Probably went to Paul and John in Manchester. They won every prize.
Every
for about 6
prize.
Weeks.
Green butt skunk. Cross it, dab it.
And it's 9:25 here in the United Kingdom. And there is 1 hour, 5 minutes left of the Twingo charity auction.
And I know there's been some heated competition
There are 3
for
lots.
some of the lots.
One is the Twingo bundle, which comes with the Twingo mug, the first ever.
In case you're wondering what the mime for a mug was, it's just that.
Yeah.
So sometimes people are going in for a fist bump. They're not. They're just going, I've got a mug.
Or make me a cup of tea. The second lot is the Mystery Twin Peaks bundle, which has loads of stuff that I've inherited from the Twin Peaks UK Festival.
Cool stuff.
It's not licensed and I can't sell, so I have to just give it away, give it away, give it away now.
Give it away, give it away. And we're back with the socks on the old fella.
And the third prize, the third lot, is the With Love from Rose lot, which has got soap, knitted stuff, things that I like.
Fisting videos.
No fisting videos. Sweeties, probably a lot of sugar. 5 balls in my hand, ready to go. 1, 2, 3, and you're off with Catherine Martell.
Catherine Martell. Catherine Martell, played by the wonderful Piper Laurie, who of course appeared in that film with Paul Newman, known as The Hustler, where they invented the dance that swept the globe. A dance known as The Hustle, where they said, do the hustle. See, I tried starting low, but I started low by going, do the hustle, and then thought, oh no, then I went, do the hustle. Just like, no, fuck that up.
Bumped my heart.
Burnt you. It's because I'm red hot, people. Catherine Martell.
Catherine Martell.
Do the hustle.
We watched that film the other week. It was probably 6 months ago. Time has
It's
no
a great
meaning
film.
anymore.
It's a great film, The Hustler. Fast Eddie Felson.
Wyndham Earl.
Wyndham Earl gave his name to a popular beat combo, the Wyndham Earls. If you haven't checked them out yet, check them out. They are playing live around and about, maybe somewhere near you. They're playing in London in November. We'll be going to that.
Oh, a little bit of a domestic in Manchester.
Oh dear.
When you said somebody won a green butt skunk, and Paul went, it was us, and John went, it was me.
Ooh, trouble in paradise.
Touchy.
Me, I'm touchy. Touchy, touchy, Q. Aha.
That's the way, I like it.
Do you think that's what that song was about? Do you think it was about how Aha liked it? Morton Harkett. Hey, me. You're going to go high. I'll be gone in a year. Now only dogs can hear it.
Harold Smith.
Harold Smith. J'ai une âme solitaire. Harold Scratchy McScratchface Smith.
Bobby Briggs.
Bobby Briggs eats leaves and twigs. Bobby Briggs, some skimping on the Briggsing. Now, I posted on Twitter, like, I think it was 2018, a post, and I won't say what character it was because they haven't been read out yet. But
Look at you
it was
learning.
one of the Briggs family, and it wasn't Bobby Briggs, but say it was Bobby Briggs. And I posted a picture of this character, and I said no skimping on the Briggs in. That has not been called yet. But and someone liked that post from 2018, like 2 days ago. How did they even find it?
Chaos theory.
It's Twitter is so weird.
You're weird.
Bobby Briggs.
Audrey Horn.
Audrey Horn. Audrey Horn. Audrey Horn. The sun had shined on the day she was born. She likes a nice manicured lawn.
Followed up by a big cream horn.
Oh yeah.
Who doesn't like a cream horn?
Well, quite.
Oh, I haven't thought about cream horn.
And you're going
today.
pastry, sugar, cream, pastry, sugar, jam.
Chocolate? No, chocolate.
There's jam down the bottom,
and there's
though,
chocolate around the top.
but jam inside.
Well, when was the last time you thought about a cream horn?
I've not thought about cream horn for a long time, although there is a Throbbing Gristle album called Cream Horn.
My mum had special metal molds to make cream horns.
You had homemade cream horns.
And so you took your puff pastry and kind of like probably about an inch thick, and you wrapped it around this metal circular, metal conical thing, and you could make your own cream horns.
Audrey Horn.
Don't let them rattle you, coop.
Don't let them rattle your coop. The chickens don't like it. Don't let them rattle your coop.
Andrea said cream horn. Bet that means something different in Manchester. I expect you're right.
It probably does. Doesn't everything?
You're right.
It's like another
filthy,
culture up
filthy
there.
People up there. Twin Peaks High School.
Twin Peaks High School, where in the corridors they do this and then they moonwalk. Oh yeah. I just caught myself doing that. It almost looks like I'm moonwalking. They would never know if I hadn't just,
Mayor Dwayne Milford.
Is this thing on? Mayor Dwayne Milford. He puts the MILF into Twin Peaks. He's Mayor Dwayne Milford.
He is Bob.
He is Bob, eager for fun. He wears a smile. Everybody run. You may think he's gone insane, but I promise he will kill again. He is Bob, not Holness. Bit of trivia about Bob Holness.
Oh.
First person to play James Bond.
Oh.
On the radio.
Pierre Tremont.
Pierre Tremont, as they say in France. Pierre Tremont. Pierre Tremont.
Jacques Cabin.
Jacques Cabin. Oh yes, he's cabbing it uptown, uptown. Cabbing it uptown, uptown. Your business friends, Australian. Your business friends, Australian. Cabbing it uptown, uptown. Sideways, sideways. Jacques Cabin.
I feel like the audience at home are missing out on the whole body experience.
Well, I mean,
because you've got your big old feet, and the knees are bent, and there's hip movement.
there has to be.
Really, it's quite.
You can't cab it uptown without the hips.
It's a whole 360-degree experience.
Well, who knows? Maybe when maybe if sometime in the future we play Twingo live, maybe we could do the whole. Your business friends, Australian cabinet, uptown Jacques Cabin.
Waldo R.I.
Waldo R.I.P. No, don't go there. Talk to the wing, 'cause the beak's not listening.
Sound like Woody Woodpecker.
I was thinking more like Mickey Mouse.
Sarah Palmer.
Smokey McSmokeface, Sarah Falula Palmer.
Benjamin Horn.
Benjamin Horn, Benjamin Horn. Can't say that, it's not been called yet. Benjamin Horn likes Children of the Corn. Gets up every morn to watch fisting porn. His ligaments are torn.
His favourite sausage is Lord. Oh, square sausage. These people, not sponsored by.
They are Scottish. They're Scottish
Yeah,
company,
they are
though.
Scottish, and they do Lorne's Scottish.
So you can actually show them a picture of it, yeah.
I don't know if I can. This is their Christmas edition.
Oh, come on, yeah, but it's a Christmassy thing, isn't it? Square sausage.
No, I think square sausage is an everyday kind of thing rather than no slice sausage. But they do slice sausage for those of us who are not near a Scottish.
But it's good that you're looking through the book without square sausage in it.
Oh, it makes me want to eat steak. Look.
What doesn't, to be fair? What? What you? Oh.
They're at the top. So,
Are they though?
So you've got all your usual Christmas stuff, but who gives a shit about that? But then look. Oh, sirloin and fillet roast with mushroom duxelle.
What's duxelle?
Chopped up really, really finely. You'd like it, it'd be fine. Large 2-bone rib roasts.
2-bone rib roast. So the bone's ribs. Why don't they just call it 2 rib?
Maybe I'm reading it wrong. Look at all that meat. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good.
Yeah, that's not in any way unusual or weird for a grown woman to show people over the internet pictures of meat. Let's Twingo.
Horn's department store.
We've had Benjamin Horn, we've had Audrey Horn, now we're having Horn's department store. Beware the perfume counter at Horn's department store.
Sheriff's station.
Sheriff's station. It's where the sheriff does his thing. It's where his stationery is. It's the sheriff's station.
Ed Hurley.
Ed Hurley, Ed Hurley, Ed Hurley, Ed Hurley, with his big hurly-burly. Ed Hurley.
Black Yukon Sucker Punch.
Black Yukon Sucker Punch. Black Yukon Sucker Punch.
Joe Foley says it does look good though. It really does.
Are we talking about the steak or the Black Yukon Sucker Punch? Because that none looks so good.
Steak with salt, juicy. And I know that there's some vegans and vegetarians during this conversation,
but they would have things that they feel the same way about. Going, I know. I'm sure a nut cutlet is very nice. Ooh, lentils.
Oh, meat.
Meat, madam, meat. You've overfed the boy, raised an artificial spirit in the lad unbecoming of his station in life. Sheriff's station in life.
Packard Sawmill.
Packard Sawmill. Packard Sawmill. Fred Truax, you're fucking fired, mate. Packard Sawmill.
He says, I don't care, I'm going to go and start a band.
Good eat steak.
Nice day for a picnic.
Nice day for a picnic. Nice day for a picnic. Like the picnic basket described by Yogi Bear. Nice day for a picnic. Pete Martell, played by the wonderful, the sadly much departed and much missed Mr. Jack Nance, who of course in 1991 appeared in a pornographic spanking video.
And I have a story about
Pete Martell.
I have a story about Jack Nance.
I thought you were going to say about spanking.
That Michael Horse told me. But
now who's Michael Horse?
My BFF, Hawk from Twin Peaks.
Is he not?
Oh yeah, but my BFF. And he told me a story about Jack Nance, but I haven't told you about it.
Not yet.
It's going to be in a future edition of the Blue Rose Magazine. My BFF. Oh, interesting. Interesting, this ball has been pulled. It's interesting because it's Jerry Horn.
Jerry Horn. Jerry Horn. Jerry Horn. Jerry Horn, Jerry Horn, come out to play. Jerry Horn, come out to play. We actually watched The Warriors only the other night. Not for the first time, we've seen it many, many times. It is a cracking film. And indeed, it was a very good PlayStation 2 game as well. If you didn't find that, that's very good.
Madeline Ferguson.
Madeline Ferguson, poor Maddie. She hated those glasses so. Joe Foley, where are you up to in Twin Peaks now? Where are you up to? What's happening? What's happened? Because I think you're the only one in the stream that hasn't seen it. So where are you up to? What's just happened? And at some point we should ask for scores, shouldn't we?
We can ask for scores on the doors at the same time.
Scores on the doors, you wonderful whores. What have you been up to, Joe?
Yeah.
Scores on the doors.
So there's been a bit of talk about steak and meat.
Mr. Bumble, someone said.
Mr. Bumble. Oh, Abby's on 7 with the replacement card. That's not bad. Andrea's on 5.
Okay, maybe it's too early to ask. I think
we're too early. Wendy's on 5. I think maybe Amanda's on 77.
That's quite a lot, Amanda.
Maya's on 7. So 7 and 5. Oh, Shannon's on 11.
Whoa! You're in double figures. No one else is in double figures.
Joe Gilliver's on 8. Joe in Manchester's on 9. Fluffy and JJ 4 and 11.
That's 15.
Serena's on 9.
Okay, so some people are in double
James
figures.
On 10.
I don't think Joe Foley's even watching anymore. I think I've scared her off.
Joe Foley's on 8. What a night, she says.
Oh, what a night!
And Steph's on 4.
But Joe hasn't said what's just happened. Where is she up to in Twin Peaks?
Don't care.
Don't care.
Anyway,
it's almost like it's not important.
So we're not quite ready. I think I've been chatting a bit too much.
No.
Coffee.
Simply coffee.
Coffee. It's on a bowl.
Coffee.
Oh. So she's on season 2, episode 6. So she said Graham has come home, so I need to wait for him to catch up.
Yeah, but we didn't ask what the numbers. We're asking what's just happened. Where are you up to in the story?
I'm sure somebody who's watched Twin Peaks 59 times will tell us.
Yeah, probably, but no. I think the really bad things happened at episode 6, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like the big, scary, nasty thing.
Yeah. Dr. Hayward.
Dr. Hayward, if anyone would, Dr. Hayward, played by Warren Frost. Mark Frost's father, I believe, the late great Warren Frost.
She said someone killed
Laura Palmer.
That hasn't been called, has it?
No.
You've just said a word out loud that hasn't been called.
That's Joe Foley's fault. That's not been called. Don't cross that off.
The Roadhouse. Has she been to the Roadhouse? Has that character been to the Roadhouse?
The Roadhouse. A polar bear fell on me, which reminds me, since last we saw you, we were at a loose end and thought, well, we're going to watch a film. What film should we watch? We thought, we'll watch a film that everyone says that it's a classic. They all love it. They all love this film. So we watched Point Break. Speaking of Patrick the Buns Swayze.
And oh
my God, what a stupid fucking film that is. It's not without its enjoyable moments, but it's fucking dumb.
However, what it also encouraged me to say out loud, which perhaps is something Benjamin didn't know, was that I watch a lot of surfing videos on Instagram. Because I think surfing.
It's like tubular, man.
I think it's kind of cool. So I quite enjoyed it. It was rubbish, but I quite enjoyed it.
It was enjoyable, but it was rubbish.
And you've got the old canoe.
The old canoe.
But what's his name again?
Who?
Patrick Swayze.
Yes.
What an arse that man
dead?
has.
Is he dead?
What an arse. He's got an arse that's just quite malleable.
I don't think it would be malleable. I think it would be quite tough.
I think
it would be buns of steel. You could sink your teeth into it, but
not for the first time. You know what I mean?
I don't know what you mean.
So yeah, I watch a lot of surfing videos on Instagram, and it brings me a great deal of joy, and it's a real sense of satisfaction.
I think you should learn to surf.
I have given it a thought.
Just the one.
I did go. I did go bodyboarding in Cornwall once.
This was just after we met, I think.
No, just before.
Just
we
before,
met.
because I remember seeing the pictures.
It was probably the summer, maybe a year before we met.
Oh, really? That long? Okay.
Maybe, I don't know. And I donned a wetsuit.
Yes, there's pictures of you and everyone in a wetsuit.
And I had a bodyboard which was black, obviously, because you know, summer goth. And I went bodyboarding. What I want to do is the stand up stuff like that.
Well, it's the standing up, as we learn in Point Break. It's the standing up that's really, really difficult.
Yeah, but I'm doing all my stretch classes and Pilates.
There'll be a song about them later on.
And I've got core of steel, so I think I probably could stand up.
Core of steel.
See, this is how you do 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 do. That's how you do it. So yeah, I think that for my 60th, we're going to go to Hawaii on a
Hawaii, I don't want to go surfing.
On a crash course.
Hawaii, I don't care about nothing.
So that's what we're going to do.
Yes, that's what we'll do.
So there we go. Shall we play Twingo?
Let's play
Look at the time. David Lynch.
David Lynch. Now, 2 days in a row now, you have guessed David Lynch's number before he pulled it.
63.
Was it 3 yesterday?
I think so.
Well, anyway, you definitely guessed them because I was watching.
Big Ed's Gas Farm.
Big Ed's Gas Farm, Ed Hurley. Big Ed's Gas Farm, you can't grow gas. What are you talking about? Big Ed's Gas Farm.
Leland. Oh, spoiler. Don't spoil it for Joe because the thing hasn't happened yet.
I think it has.
No, the boys are saying it hasn't.
Really? In episode 6? God, they tear the shit out.
Leland Palmer.
Leland Palmer. Leland Palmer. Leland Palmer.
Great Northern Hotel.
Great. Now, is this like a mediocre southern B&B? No. It is a great northern hotel.
I'm going to call one more ball and I'm going to fill up the gin. I'm going to call one more ball and I'm going to call up the gin. I'm going to creamed corn.
Creamed corn. Creamed corn. Creamed corn, man, goat. It's creamed corn. Cross it, dab it, you know.
I thought of something else I was going to tell people, but I forgot what it was.
Well, maybe you remember while you're filling up the gin. Mama, I don't want to go surfing.
I think we can do
Mama, I don't care about nothing.
8 years to get core of steel.
Core of steel.
And balance back.
Back. That suggests you had it.
Of course I had it. I used to do figure skating.
She did used to do figure skating. Okay. So while Rose very, very quickly refreshes, nearly fell over, the gin, what I do at this point in the show is I take a popular or well-known song and I rewrite it, hopefully for comedic effect. Now, the song I've chosen to rewrite this evening is a popular one-hit wonder from the 1980s called You'll Always Find Me in the Kitchen at Parties by Jonah Louie. You may not know this song because you're all too young, but it was a big hit, but a one-hit wonder. And I've rewritten this to describe Joe Foley's online stretch classes, because people are doing them in their homes. I don't know if anyone's done them in the kitchen, but they're doing them in their homes. And so I thought I would write a song about it. Of course, I accompany myself on the kazoo, so I'm going to use the Woodman all-wood kazoo for this particular one. When I was rehearsing earlier on, yes, I rehearse. Well, at least a bit. There was a bit of blockage. There was some sputum. So that had to be ejected. Eject the sputum. And that's what I did. So, yeah, so this is, you always find me in the kitchen at parties, renamed, You'll Be Amazed at Joanne Foley's Kitchen Pilates. Oh My body's cracking up, but there are ways to readjust. It's enough to push me to the brink, to stop me feeling all washed up. Exercise is tough and oft-reviled, just smile, have a rethink. You'll be amazed at hanging ladies' kitchen Pilates. If you're at a loose end with some ague, hunched up just like a gnome, of unsound body that makes you spew carpal tunnel syndrome, your misgivings just a drone. You're decomposed, so bitter dew. That's why you'll be amazed at hanging ladies' kitchen Pilates. You'll be amazed at hanging ladies' kitchen Pilates. You'll be amazed at hanging ladies' kitchen Pilates. And don't forget she's your confidant, your body's concave in gridlock. Oh, your spine she'll wrench foreseen. She'll be your warden, your masseur. Don't misconstrue, she won't harm your spleen. Oh, be awestruck, spine whisperer. This ain't no drill, this is hanging ladies Pilates. This ain't no drill, this is hanging ladies Pilates. Your joints may be gritty, you may hurl a skin graft eventually. But please don't bulk, oh, do pitch in, become enhanced, oh, don't delay. For there is no downtime at hanging ladies Pilates. No, there's no downtime at hanging ladies Pilates. It ain't no war crime at hanging ladies Pilates. There's no downtime at hanging ladies Pilates. It's a victimless crime at hanging ladies Pilates. No, there's no downtime 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 at hanging ladies Pilates. No, that was a fade. It faded. The original track faded. That was me doing the fade. My thighs now very much regret that action. Please welcome back to the stage, Rose Thorn. Put this away. Let's check for sputum, actually.
Sputum.
Well, I don't think that's sputum. That looks more like a splinter.
Or a lung.
So that happened. With apologies to Jonah Louie and
I quite liked
Joanne Foley.
I quite liked it. I thought it sounded quite like the original.
I mean, many people. Oh, so there's none of that. Oh no!
You finished the last. I
finished the Royale, which is the blackcurrant
Tanqueray
gin.
Royale.
It's really good.
And you finished it. There ain't none left. And I finished off the Scottish gin that I had. So we really are on the last of the.
Last of the last.
The dregs. That's why we've gone monthly, because we've run out of gin.
A reason.
I brought
enough.
the little.
Oh, you did? Yes. Look at you with your thinking.
Oh yeah, I'm all about the thinking. Twiglets for you.
Yep. What do you have?
Well, I'm not having anything because.
You're not having steak.
I finished. Oh. I finished off the Maltesers that Shane gave me the other week there, and I ate some of those chocolate fingers. And as well as doing steak, they do pudding. So they do cheesecakes. Chocolate honeycomb salted caramel cheesecake. I'm going to read out the description.
Please do.
Creamy baked vanilla cheesecake on a biscuit base and salted caramel treat. Finished with chocolate covered honeycomb.
You could do those Marks and Spencer's
I
adverts.
could do this wax.
This is no ordinary cheesecake. This is
Marks and Spencer. No, it's Douglas and Russell. They also have a chocolate tart, rich chocolate ganache tart, rich double chocolate ganache on a crisp buttery pastry with dark chocolate.
I tell you what,
shaving.
this is a Switch account waiting to happen. You dress up, low cut top, maybe a riding crop in your hand. Don't have to use it.
It'd have to be borrow yours. I broke mine.
And you just read out recipes like that.
Yeah.
I watch it.
Would you? Oh.
What?
One more. Scottish shortbread mince pies. Beautifully crumbly shortbread pastry encloses a generous helping of traditional mincemeat made with sweet fruits and seasonal spices. Oh yeah! Screw Twingo! Rose on Twitch, reading out leaflets that come through the post.
Maybe we'll do a slot of that at the Double R Club instead of the game.
Yeah. How to get Rose on stage, just give her something to read in public. Remember, it's not that long ago that somebody did that personality trait and it says, you don't really like public speaking. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I read out meat catalogues on Twitch for money. And we should do it. We'll give it a go. We'll set it next week because there's no Twingo. Maybe next week instead of being on Twingo, I'll get myself on Twitch for charity. Because we've got a Cabaret versus Cancer Twitch account. I don't know how to use Twitch. We'll have to come to your house, Sean. And Sean and Lush can just watch me reading from a meat catalogue for 20 minutes and just see how much money.
Call it Rose's Meat Catalogue. I mean, that sounds like a good night out.
That's
to
amazing. Meat catalogue with Rose Thorne. Sean, we're coming over next week. We're going to read meat on Twitch. I think it could work. So yeah, you may not be playing Twingo next week, but you can read me reading saucily from a meat catalogue. And these people send me catalogues every couple of weeks.
They do. They send way too many.
Yeah, but
I mean, how much meat can we eat?
A lot. That was the Christmas one that just came through, so I'm very excited about that. We have half an hour left on the Twingo Auction 3 for Cabaret versus Cancer. Remember, all the money goes to the charity. We have With Love from Rose sitting at just £25. Just £25.
Modest £25.
The Twingo bundle is at £45. And the Twin Peaks Mystery Bundle is at £34. So there you go. There's half an hour left. I shan't look at it again. And we are going to play Twingo.
Let's Twingo this motherfucker.
Speed round, 4 balls in my hand. Here we go. It's Mark Frost.
Mark Frost, co-creator of Twin Peaks. He wrote those books. You know the ones.
Sean says I need to prepare some of the dishes to truly get the feel for the meal.
Or at least have like the sound of sizzling meat played underneath.
I'll just go. Sounds a bit like a snake though.
That's not his name. That's not his name.
Agent Gordon Cole.
Agent Gordon Cole. Agent Gordon Cole, played of course by David Lynch, who we've already had. If you know.
Fish in the percolator.
There was a fish in the percolator. Fish in the percolator.
Entering the town of Twin Peaks.
Sneezed.
You sneezed.
I did sneeze. Entering the town of Twin Peaks, balls deep. Entering the town. I don't know why I said that. Entering the town of Twin Peaks.
So you know how the clocks change and we and it's light earlier
Yes.
in the morning and And sometimes during the night you think you've gone to bed and it's dark, but you've been on your phone, or there's some light on in the fire, in the fire light in the hall.
Carry on.
Smoke alarm light in the hall, or the computer's on in the hall, and there's always just lights.
Yes.
You don't really sleep well. You've got the electrical alarm clock next to you.
I don't know where this is going.
Apparently, scientists have confirmed that it takes only 7 days in the wild with no electronics for your body clock to reset its melatonin hormone levels so that you wake up with sunrise and sunset. Just 7 days with no technology at all. No lights,
ever
no
gonna get that?
electrics.
But that would, I think that would probably, I'm just going to go on a limb and say that would probably qualify as an clock fact. It's a body clock fact.
But I didn't tell you what today's
You
clock
did not.
fact was
I did
gonna
not know
be.
what that was. But it's funny you should say that about dark and stuff, because I had a dream last night. You know when I often fall asleep quite quickly, and but I'm only asleep for like 20 minutes, and I have a dream that wakes me up because there's like an
and we all wake up with them.
I had a dream that we were in a field. We were walking across a field, and it got dark, like super quick, like dark to the point where, I mean, you couldn't see. You could basically, there's a glow from the sky, so you could see kind of the silhouette of the shrubs and the trees, but if you couldn't see where you were walking, and you could barely see each other. So you got your phone out, and you said, "I'm gonna." Shine the phone at the floor so we can see where we're walking.
You used the word floor, not ground.
I don't know.
Okay.
You were the one that said it. And then I just said, turn the phone off. Because I could see a silhouette of someone coming over and I just said, turn the phone off. And then I realised that what we had to do was, because they would see the phone and they would know where we were. So I said, turn the phone off. And when the phone was off, then we kind of walked to the side so that they would be constantly going to where they'd seen the phone, and we'd be over there by the time they got there. And it was quite frightening.
Oh, that sounds
It was quite frightening.
I'm reading the Terror, and it's very dark on the Terror.
Terror.
It's set up in
How would it ever get dark? It's constantly covered in white.
It's always dark.
Always dark.
The winter.
Winter.
And that sounds like the start of a story that perhaps a cat detective could solve.
Does it though? Does it though? See, I'm writing a novel at the moment,
cat detective.
And every time I say, and she says, "Oh, so you're writing about a cat detective?"
The cat detective.
I'm writing about a cat detective.
The cat detective is called Marmalade. Mustard.
Mustard.
Called Mustard.
Marmalade is his arch enemy.
His dog sidekick. I think it could work.
Let's Twingo.
The Norwegians are leaving.
The Norwegians are leaving. The Norwegians are leaving. The Norwegians are leaving. They're leaving. Higgly, amor to them, ye hater.
One thing about having been
Laura.
in the office today is I've taken a lot more painkillers than I normally would. So I'm doing okay.
Doing okay. Turn off the phone. Move to the side.
Do we do a crab walk like that?
Well, I think we could just kind of walk like that, because I can still see their silhouette and they're coming. They're clearly after us.
Do you think we could have done that quietly, or do you think I would have been?
No, I think when you did the crab walk, you'd gone yeah, like you just did, and that'd have been, oh no, they're gonna fucking catch us on that.
That's why I wasn't invited to be in the Foo Fighters, because my crab walk wasn't good enough.
The crab bass player
Iron Maiden.
Metallica. Crab stance. Did anyone see the footage of Nandi Bushell playing? She's that young drummer. What is she, 11 something? She's an amazing young drummer, and she finally got to play live with the Foo Fighters, and I think that's great. I think it was really great because she's so young. She's got many, many years to grow out of the Foo Fighters and grow into actual music.
Silent drape runners.
Silent drape runners. Cross it, dab it, you know.
Cherry pie.
Cherry pie, damn fine cherry pie.
He was wrong. He can't ask for your soul. I can take his.
He is wrong. He can't ask for your soul. I will take his. So there you go.
Jean Reno.
Jean Renault. Not Renault Twingo, Jean. Renault.
Major Briggs.
Is he like backwards in coming forwards when it comes to the Briggs in? Is he nonchalant when the Briggs in? No, he's Major Briggs. There is no skimping on the Briggs in with Major Briggs. And that was the post from 2018. Ridiculous.
Owl. Just 3 letters.
3 letters.
Owl.
How? How? The same number of winners we will have this evening. How? You know what the next one is? Ceiling fan. Ceiling fan. It's a fan that seals. Ceiling fan.
Twingo mine. Not say
Well, we're never going to survive unless we get a little crazy.
Not say a single word.
I think for the whole game that would be too much. But if every so often, like if every 5 minutes a buzzer went off and then there was a whole minute until it went off again, and in that minute we could only mime.
Yeah.
That's a really fucking good idea.
So
We're going to do that. We're totally going to do that.
So, for those who have never been to the Double R Club,
You poor fools.
table reservations are
Traditionally,
first come, first served on the 1st of the month at noon.
noon.
Yesterday at noon, flurry of emails. Basically, if you send an email at 1 minute past 12, you're not getting a table. Somebody has just sent a message going, could you squeeze 3 more people onto my table?
Oh, no.
Did you read the part of the email that said, if your party number increases, there will be no extra seats? Screw you guys.
You got to read the email.
Gotta read the email.
Got to read the email. Because we're doing an actual fucking Double R Club in 2 weeks' time. I've started learning it and everything. It's weird. I'm remembering how to do it or trying to. It's going to be great. It's a really fucking good lineup. It's like a greatest hits. It's really good.
Julie Cruz.
Julie Cruz. She sang the theme tune, appeared in the show. She's Julie Cruz. No, she won't. Julie Cruz ship, maybe.
Meals on wheels.
They're on wheels. They're meals. That I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that they're meals on wheels. Meals on wheels. Cross it, damn it.
Donna Hayward.
Well, if anyone would, Donna would. Donna Madonna, there's always manana. Donna Hayward.
Agent Denise Bryson.
Agent Denise Bryson. David Anchovy played Agent Denise Bryson.
You can all take time off for the next one. This isn't going to be the only Double R Club we do. 3rd Thursday of every month, unless COVID tells us otherwise.
But we're booked in to do 3 shows before the end of the year because we don't do December because we're not very festive. But then, I mean, COVID permitting, we're going to be back fucking next year, January, 3rd Thursday, doing weird shit every month. And I cannot wait to get back to it.
I can tell you a secret. There's only 3 people who know this. Sunday, December the 5th, Sean the Magic Mooney.
The Magic.
This is Christmas. We're staging the Cabaret vs. Cancer annual Christmas festivity. So that's coming. So if you want to take a Monday off work in December and come down for the Cabaret vs. Cancer show, it will be epic. There will be a bottle tombola. There will be a raffle. It will be hysterical from start to finish. And Sean drives, so I can have a few. But don't tell anybody else because I'm not supposed to have told anybody. Donut.
Simply donut. 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 A policeman's dream. Donut.
She didn't come out last week. It's the log lady.
Ladies, gentlemen, and those unconstrained by the ridiculous nature of all that is gender, I give you the wonderful log lady, Catherine Coulson. Ah. You think this would taste like Royale if you put Ribena in it?
Nope.
Okay then.
If I put the blackcurrant liqueur in it, it would taste like Royale.
But it would be a lot more alcoholic.
Deputy Brennan.
Deputy Brennan, where there's no sense, there's no feeling. Deputy Andy Falula Brennan, Deputy Brennan.
The evil that men do.
The evil that men do. Hashtag not all men, but all men. The evil that men do. The evil that men do.
Coincidentally, it was all men of the police force who stopped me. No women. No women.
Who needed any help? No. Do you?
When I passed the police woman on the way home the other day there, she just kind of waved, like somebody from an extra in David Lynch. Just waved. And I just went, but she couldn't see my face because I had my mask on, so she just showed me doing
Why
that.
did she wave at you?
I don't know. I think I must have looked inviting. I don't know.
I mean, that seems unlikely.
Maybe she was trying to calm me down. Maybe she was calling me over to ask me if I needed any help.
Maybe she was pointing you out to be beaten with nightsticks.
Yeah. When we went to the park on Sunday, we saw horses.
We did.
Horses
Police
having
horses
a race.
having a bit of a run. It's only a
Canter.
small park, but they were galloping.
Yeah, it was quite exciting.
Almost.
Yeah.
And there was a bouncy castle,
There was a bouncy castle,
but it was over on the other side,
wasn't
and
for us.
it wasn't for us. I think we were
weren't
too
allowed
tall.
We weren't allowed to go over
I
to
wasn't
there.
taking my shoes off anyway, so fuck that shit.
If you've got it, take it out and rattle it. It's pine cone.
Pine cone microphone, pine cone microphone, pine cone. Nearly dropped it. Pine cone, a cone of pine.
And you could write about your pine cone in your diary.
Right, dear diary. Today I learned something about pine cones. Diary.
Sean the Magic Mooney is suggesting that perhaps I'm on the list. And that,
Which list?
Well, exactly. And Paula Manchester said maybe I'm a fugitive.
The fugitive. Because a one-armed man killed her wife and she will have justice.
Maybe.
Incidentally, the one-armed man was an inspiration for Philip Gerard in Twin Peaks. So there's a little segue. Nadine Hurley. Nadine Hurley, Hurley Burley for Nadine Hurley.
Favourite kind of whirly is curly.
Curly whirly. You know, some Scottish people apparently can't say purple burglar alarm.
I think that's ridiculous.
Purple burglar alarm.
Purple burglar alarm.
Sorry?
Purple burglar alarm.
You had a stroke, just the last word.
Purple burglar alarm.
Purple burglar alarm. One more time.
Purple burglar alarm.
Have fun with your Scottish friends.
Yes,
Until
it was
they
the
knife
one-armed
you.
man. No, I didn't call the one. I called the one-armed
No,
man.
nobody said that. Nobody said that. Nobody said that.
We got distracted.
Nobody said
by
that,
the
Graham.
fugitive. I mean, Graham's not the only one. There's a lot of people who.
I did say the one-armed man because
but he didn't.
that was from the fugitive. No, we didn't say that.
Yeah, it's only been 67
Yeah,
minutes.
it's like we're still getting to grips with this game, Graham.
Josie Packard.
What a knob she turned out to be, Josie Falula Packard.
Dr. Jacoby.
Dr. Obi-Wan Jacoby. Obi-Wan Jacoby. Dr. Jacoby.
Angelo Badalamenti.
Badalamenti, 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 Badalamenti. Ooh. Maybe we
Sheriff Truman.
Sheriff Truman is a sheriff, he's a man, and he's true. He's a Sheriff Truman. Maybe we just get you up and we just do those balls. Just no prizes at the Double R because we can't do the game because it can't make it COVID safe. Maybe we just get you up and we'll just draw balls, just have the balls with the musical cues in it, and then we'll fuck off.
I think there'd be about 4 people in the room that would find that entertaining.
Ooh, and we would be 2 of them.
Wrapped in plastic.
Wrapped in plastic.
Tallulah Joe and Shane would just leave the room, and Joe and Fluffy and JJ would be begging to be let loose.
Badalamenti, 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 Badalamenti.
Got to crack on at the time. Whitetail.
Whitetail Falls, the falls at Twin Peaks, the Whitetail Falls.
No, Jay. No.
No.
Smoked Smoked cheese pig.
Smoked cheese pig.
Richard Tremaine.
Dick! How long have you been seeing this Dick? Richard Tremaine.
The White Lodge.
The White Lodge. Richard Tremaine and the White Lodge. Forever Tremaine. For every day. Forever Tremaine. That's a little Nephilim reference for you.
Shelley Johnson.
Shelley Falula Johnson. Shelley Johnson. Shelley Johnson. Terrible tasting men.
I'm getting a new headpiece made for the Double R Club.
She's getting the headpiece for the staff of Ra.
It's 3 more letters. It's always 3 letters for this one. It's log.
Simply log. Nothing more, nothing less. Simply log.
It rhymes with log. It's Killer Bob.
Killer Bob. It doesn't rhyme with log. Killer Bob. Who's what done all the murders? I'm going to go on a limb and say it's Killer Bob. Killer Bob, Killer Bob, Killer Bob, 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 Killer Bob, Killer Bob, Killer Bob, 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 Killer Bob.
Miss Twin Peaks.
I'll say I do. Miss Twin Peaks. Miss Twin Peaks. Miss Twin Peaks. We've got to be close.
The One-Armed Man.
The One-Armed Man. Now it's been said, Graham, the One-Armed Man, the One-Armed Man, the One-Armed Man, the One-Armed Man.
Is that one of the songs from your Twin Peaks opera?
Yes, it is. There's a little bit of a sneak preview.
What's that? It's a bird in a tree.
It's the bathroom door.
It's a bird. Look, it's a bird in a tree.
It's a bird in a tree. You know what the chainsaw means?
It's the tension zone.
We are in the tension zone, which means we're very, very close to the end of the game. Thank the maker. This oil bath is going to feel so good.
And it's the last tension zone of September.
I mean, can you imagine? I mean, I think people are going to forget us by the time October comes
Are you
around.
gonna forget?
I think you will.
We should edit together all the videos and make a greatest hits.
Oh my God, what a nightmare fucking job that would be.
Sean loves editing.
He loves editing. He can't get enough of it. Can't get enough of it.
Maybe just all we need is me doing this.
For like an hour.
Don't forget us. Peekers.
Twingleers.
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 Frontiers. Final ears.
Final frontier. Can I just see that again? What is that?
Twingleers.
That's what Twingleers do, apparently.
So the only tension zone in December. So
September.
September. What did I say?
You said December.
No, that's
You did.
No.
You did.
I don't know, Bridget.
What?
Have we had that?
What have we had? Yes, we have.
There we go.
Whitetail Falls, we have. Yes, Bridget, yes.
Black Lodge.
Black Lodge, it's a lodge, it's black. That means it must be obviously the Black Lodge.
Welcome to Twin Peaks.
Welcome to Twin Peaks.
That was very energetic.
It was quite theatrical and energetic.
And scene.
And scene. Welcome to Twin Peaks.
Lucy Moran.
Lucy Moran. Lucy Moran. Where did she? Lucy Moran ran so far away. Lucy Moran. I think I'll rewrite that song for another episode. Lucy Moran. What?
The answer, John, is no.
What? No, that has not been
No.
called, Sean.
It's still
Why do you never remember and I do?
Because I.
Ah.
Leo Johnson.
Ponytail man himself, Leo Falula Johnson. Leo Johnson. Leo Johnson. What an arsehole.
Dictaphone.
Can I use your dictaphone? No, use your finger to dial like everybody else. Dictaphone. See, part of me thinks, oh, wouldn't it be weird to do this and get a laugh? But then it strikes me that unlikely to get a laugh. Just do it to a silent room of people just going.
I think there'd be silence, and then you would hear the sound of a chair scraping against the floor as one person had the courage to get up and leave.
And then someone else would just go, let's Twingo.
Norma Jennings.
Norma Jennings, it's been called now. Whoever called, who asked about that? Norma Jennings, now been called. Norma Jennings, Norma Jennings, Norma Jennings. Norma Jennings, Norma Jennings.
Norma Jennings knows
Norma
how to
Jennings.
cook a fish. Fish.
Norma Jennings knows how to cook a fish. Fish. We're looking for fish. Just F-I-S-H. Fish. Fish. Fish.
Yes, Bridget, we have had Harold Scratchy McScratch. Yes, Bridget. Look at me, I remembered. Save the pine weasel.
Save the pine weasel. We don't know the exchange rate, but do it anyway. It's better than Bitcoin. Save the pine weasel.
He's the man of the hour. He's the suave and handsome Agent Cooper.
Agent Cooper himself. Agent Dale Bartholomew Cooper. Agent Cooper.
We must be so close.
We must
to
be
the
so
10
close. There's very few
There
balls left.
are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 balls left. She's my cousin.
She's my cousin. She's my cousin.
Ooh, the evil in these woods.
The evil in these woods. The evil in these. The evil in these woods.
Lens flare.
That's very much lens flare, yes.
Oh. I got myself in the eye.
I looked into the trap, Ray.
Everything's a bit blurry now. Let's Twingo.
Let's Twingo. We're so close.
Annie Blackburn.
Annie Blackburn. How's Annie? She's fine. Annie Blackburn. Annie Blackburn. Annie Blackburn. Annie Blackburn. Last seen playing Foxy Bingo.
Really made my eyes go. Heart locket.
It's not a locket, but we're going by what it originally said on the collector's cards. It's actually a half heart necklace like this one. Heart locket. Heart locket. Heart locket. Heart locket.
I'm going to say something
Oh dear.
that I don't say very often on Twingo. Go fuck yourself, Paul Manchester. Really? Really?
Oh, we
Really?
have a call of Twingo from
Really?
Paul.
Really? Paul,
Wow.
the dogging champion of Manchester,
Manchesterford.
is calling Twingo despite having won 84 prizes in the last 3 weeks.
That's an exaggeration.
Paul and Twingo, you're in the winners. Paul and Twingo, you're in the winners enclosure.
Pawn in enclosure. You're in the winner's Twingo. So we have our first call.
We have our first call. There's 2 calls left.
Unless he's an imbecile.
Bridget, yes, we did call Wyndham Earl. 'Cause
We definitely did, yes.
We made a comment about the beat combo, the Wyndham Earl.
The window ball.
Right, deep breath, everybody.
Into the nose.
Perhaps the penultimate ball of the month. Double R Diner.
Double R diner. Nothing could be finer than the double R diner. Double R diner.
Apparently I'm rude.
Well, I mean, who
The
isn't?
police stopped me 3 times in one day.
You need any help? No. Do you?
Shannon comes in second,
Huh?
and Graham Clint
Cabs it up to the
cabs it up
third
down
position.
to 3rd place. So we have Paul in Manchester, we have Shannon, and we have Graham cabbing it uptown. Graham, I'm glad to see, has completely embraced the exclamation mark.
Yeah, you've definitely gone to town, and I appreciate that, Graham. Don't think that I do not.
I should have posted the prizes when I did, because I saved postage by double boxing everything. But yeah, I digress. I hope you're all confident in your Twingo calls.
I hope you're a confidant.
Because there'll be hell to pay.
You can't pay hell. Doesn't exist. We covered that in my Go to Hell show. Not real. It's a tactic by which to control you morally and spiritually and ethically. It's not real. No.
Paul, Shannon, and Graham, be confident in your Twingo calls.
Or be called an
the
imbecile.
wrath of imbecilicness.
Yes.
Good to go check.
Gonna go and check. Okay, she's gonna go and check. And while Rose goes and checks very, very quickly with the meat pawn, so she may be gone sometime, there's only 5 balls left. That really went down to the wire. And so I take this opportunity to try to flog to you a few of the books what I have written. Nobody buys them. Nobody reads them. Nobody reads books anymore. And yet I continue to write them. I don't know why. Don't ask me why, because I don't know why. Don't ask me why. I just said don't ask me. What do you... I can hear you asking. Don't ask me. I just keep writing them. Writing them. That was a remix from the 1980s. Okay, we have my full-length novel, The 35 Timely and Untimely Deaths of Cumberland County. We've got real medical documents, journal entries in that, and around that there's a fictional story of a great deal of murder in the woods in Maine, in America, in the 1930s. It's a strange book, but I'm very proud of it, because there's not much I can be proud of, and that's one of them. Another one is a book of short stories based around the theme of technology. It's called The Invention of Mother. Think sci-fi, think Black Mirror. Ooh, disturbing, dark, strange, funny. I don't know so much about that. Then we have my 3 disturbing ghost stories as we move towards Halloween. This will be a perfect gift for Halloween. It comes with a free CD of disturbing soundscapes processed from field recordings made in an actual haunted castle. If you believe in haunted castles, I mean, I don't, but if you do believe in haunted castles, I've got a bridge I'd like to sell you. Okay, then we have The Menagerie, or as my wife calls it, The Menagerie, a dark and disturbing fairy tale, illustrated by the wonderful and the lavishly tooled Mr. John the Tool Atfield. That's not his name, but it's a strange little fairy tale with wonderful illustrations. We have A Murder of Songs. I think there's probably just like 2 copies of this left. This is the first year's worth of songs that I rewrote to be accompanied with kazoo for Twingo. And I don't think there's much point in reprinting that, so that's just going to be a rarity.
Limited edition.
Limited edition. We have the 3 poetry books, each of which contains other material as well. Some of them include actual like prose stories, but most of them are poems written for introductions at the Double R Club. For instance, we have Voices in the Red Velvet elsewhere, Further Voices in the Red Velvet elsewhere, and Postcards from Twin Peaks. Now I thought, what do we have here? Okay, we've got that. We've got, bear with me while I just check what I've, okay, let's do this one then. Okay, from Further Voices, I'm going to read you Treasure Hunting in the Cultural Landfill. Now, this is very much about music, because music is a very subjective art form. What some person likes, another person does not like. So it's very difficult to work out, well, what is good? Because it's no good just being like some kind of hipster, just like, if it's like mysterious or weird or kind of like unknown, then it's cool. No, is it good or is it not good? But how do you tell what's good? I think I've worked it out. Treasure hunting in the cultural landfill. So many sounds assault our ears, so many empty songs, so many shitty ditties. And what this does is it prolongs our cultural plummeting into the depths of a corporate morass at the hands of money men who force this cultural impasse. So many manufactured, facile, banal, fevered egos pouting wildly with nothing within. And frankly, mi amigos, All this consumption of highly polished crap is sure to cause upheaval, for as Mr. Balance said, constant shallowness leads to evil. So how to choose just what is worthy, what is quality, what's good, what's more melody than malady, what has value, what's dead wood. Listen closely to the music as your thirsty ears receive it. And then the question you must ask yourself is, well, did I believe it? And I think that's how you judge. You listen to something and you think, do I believe that? Is that for real? And listen to Ed Sheeran with that rule in mind, and you'll soon want him hunted with wolves and cut into many, many pieces. Okay. I mean, I realised, now I should say I've realised it's very easy. It's very easy to criticise and ridicule Ed Sheeran. It's very easy. I understand that. I think the reason it's easy is because he's fucking rubbish. How are we doing? Am I doing another? Or
Yeah, there's 50 seconds left in the auction.
okay, so I'll do another one because there's 50 seconds left in the auction.
The last minute auction.
Quick one. Now I've got to find one, and that's kind of let's do Diane as Figment. Because before season 3 we didn't know who Diane was, so I kind of guessed. I kind of went for it. I thought Diane as Figment. Special Agent Dale Cooper of the FBI, sending his voice across the country as the barn owl flies, sending tapes, perhaps love letters, instruction and flattery to a voiceless, faceless woman, to an unknown entity. A relationship long distance, professional or intimate, oh so very, very close and yet not nearly proximate. Oh, this Diane, she is enigma, she is the wheel within the wheel, she is the hub of all detection, critical, but is she real? But then are you real, or am I? And who can ever truly tell just who is whose imaginary friend and who is whose imagined hell? And just whatever does it matter? Just whatever do you care? If his tapes sent across the country are delusion or fervent prayer. And welcoming back to the stage for the prize giving, give it up for Rose Thorn! Whoop, 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 whoop. Voice of an angel. A hell's angel. Okay.
So, first of all, the auction has finished.
Finito.
And £104 was raised for cabaret.
Amazing, because it's a small, short thing. It's great.
So
thank you very much.
I will be contacting the 3 winners to get them to pay and postage and stuff. And yeah. And
are you going to reveal who among the Twingaliers won the hotly contested lot?
The hotly contested lot was won by Maya.
Ha!
Maya will be getting her hands on the one and only black Twingo mug.
I mean, that's a rarity. That's worth its weight in wine gums, probably. What have you
but it is the only one.
It's the only one.
But all the money
It's
goes,
the only one.
All the money is for Cabaret versus Cancer.
All the money's gone.
So thank you. If you won over the weekend, I'll get out a box of stuff for you, work out how much postage is going to be, send you a PayPal invoice, and away
we go.
Well, I checked the cards, and I checked them especially hard
because
you know
we don't trust those.
I don't trust people very easily.
No.
And I'm sure there's many people on this call who will tell you just how difficult I find trust. But yeah, everybody was right.
Everybody was right. It's almost like they pay attention to the stupid shit that we say.
So we have Paul in Manchester in first place. We have Shannon in second place. And we have Graham Uptown Plint in third place. So we're going to go with third prize.
Okay. Please, into the winner's enclosure, please.
time, Clint. A red Twingo postcard.
Oh.
Blank on the background. Send it
For
to
your
us.
message, send it to whoever you like, but not us.
One trip to the bathroom, just one. Courtesy of the Double R Club.
Oh yeah.
Some Double R 48-hour coffee blend, please.
Ooh.
Coffee blend, please.
Coffee blend, please.
A badly printed sticker of Agent Cooper. Look at it.
I think it's okay printed, but they've stretched the image, so he's kind of taller and thinner.
T-Foul Mr. Thin.
He's a bit of a T-Foul Mr. Thin going on there, but that's for you. So
A donut soap for your private
tiny
part.
little soap for your tiny little private parts.
Little private part. Benjamin Lush as the devil. Button badge.
Oh yeah, go to hell.
I've had a lot of painkillers. I've been up since God knows when.
Use your words, Rose. Use your words.
It's a rabbit keyring.
Rabbit keyrings. Keyrings with a rabbit on it for your keys.
Chubba chubba chip chop.
That is not what they're called.
Oh yeah, I remembered that. A Twingo is life pencil.
Executive pencil because it's got a rubber.
A shot of Agent Cooper cocktail.
Stop it.
A dice eraser.
Erase all of your terrible life mistakes.
A tiny little blue owl to go on your refrigerator. And a pink rabbit hair clip to put in your hair.
Any hair on your body will do.
And an owl.
Ooh, a knitted owl. Crocheted owl? Knitted owl.
Crochet an owl, you fool.
You fool, you've killed us all.
It's a knitted owl. Are you ready?
So what colour is the owl?
Ooh, it's grey.
And what's its name?
George.
So it's George, the grey owl of...
Being startled. Look at his eyes. He's startled.
It's George, the grey owl of being startled. So how does it help?
Every time you're startled, rather than being knocked off your feet, feeling a little bit vulnerable with startledness, George calms you.
He's a calming owl.
He's like
he absorbs the startlement.
It's kind of like, you know how people can take a pet on the plane and say, this is my startle.
Emotional support owl.
This is George, your emotional crutch.
Don't say crutch.
Crouch.
Don't say crouch. That wouldn't mean anything.
Crouch. This is George, your emotional crutch. And he'll help you, Graham. He'll help. Stop moving the camera.
I'm trying to move it back to where it was.
Move the camera. Not where it was, but there we go. Look. You've got that, Graham.
That's for you, Graham.
It will be carrying it up town.
To your town.
In second place. You can't give it to Moo unless you take the eyes and the pack off the back. If you want an owl from Moo, tell me.
We'll give you a moo owl.
And I will make a specific
moo owl.
Filled moo owl. But that can't go to Moo. Because of the jagged, choky things.
Moo owl.
Right. Shannon.
Shannon.
You've won a Twingo postcard. Send it to whoever you like.
But not to us. We've got loads.
You have won, not one, but 2 trips to the bathroom, courtesy of the Double R.
That's red. Double R Club branded toilet paper. It strikes me that if Shannon were to send this to anybody, they would be very confused. They'd say, what the fuck is Twingo, the sound of fun? What are you talking about? It's going to be confusing. So confuse your friends.
Or they'd be one of the 18 people who join us every week. Only once.
Could
Never
be.
Come back.
Could be.
Dave, 2 weeks ago. Oh, what a great time. I'll be back, guys. Never came back. I think really you're elitist. You just put people off.
And I fully support you in that. Because that's kind of like the club I used to go to. When we were goths and didn't know each other, I used to go to a club called Wraith. And you went there once. And you said they were very elitist and not very friendly. And so you never went again. And I was probably there.
Shannon, you've won a bag of 48-hour blend.
In an owl bag.
A Double R Club Twingo is life executive pencil.
Oh.
A sticker with Agent Cooper and
Audrey Hall.
2 donut mini soaps for your private parts.
Each of your private parts.
A shot of Agent Cooper cocktail.
Stop it.
A donut eraser.
Eraser.
A rabbit key ring.
Rabbit key ring.
A Benjamin Lush as the devil.
Oh, every home should have
A
one.
blue rose and an owl. Hair.
Oh, your body hair.
A chubba chubba chip chop.
That is not what they're called,
A
Shannon.
paint your own, decorate your own wooden owl. Do what you like.
Do what you like.
It's a rabbit.
It's up to you.
It's a rabbit.
Totally
it's not
up
even
to
an
you.
owl. It's a rabbit.
And is that it? No, that is not it. Of course, that's not it. Because we have an owl. And what is the owl called?
Well, the owl is mint coloured.
Mint coloured. And the owl's name is?
Julep.
Julep, the mint coloured owl of.
Julep, the mint coloured owl.
I believe I just said that. Of
professional protesters.
Julep, I don't know. I can imagine where you got that from. Julep, the mint coloured owl of professional protesters.
Yeah. So if you encounter professional protesters, as perhaps I did on the way home from work.
Oh, what a coincidence that you did. That's so
professional
weird.
protesters.
Professors.
Professional protesters.
Professional Uncle Festers.
Julep acts like a shield, a protective shield.
You cannot harm me.
you.
My wings are like a shield of steel.
And if you have julep perhaps pinned on your buttonhole of your jacket or on your blazer,
If you will.
julep will make sure that you are not swept up with the professional protesters.
Right.
And you're safe.
Safe from protesting things that need to be protested.
Safe from the pigs.
There you go. Safe from the pigs there.
Can I help you? Oh.
There you go. Can I help you? Here's my owl. Screw you, pig.
Oh, John the Tool Atfield has joined
That's not
us.
his name.
John the Tool Atfield.
That's not his name.
John the Tool
That's
Atfield.
not his name.
John, look, we got your 3 cards. Ah.
And these are going to the winner, the first
Who is?
prize winner only.
Paul in Manchester, who wins 84 times in the last 2 months.
It's. I think Paul's a witch.
So, Paul, you're getting all 3 of these postcards. Ah. You have also won a Killer Bob as Bob postcard and the double pack of
Well,
Twingo.
you probably got all of that already, but you're getting it again.
Send them to whoever you like.
Not us though.
And 1, 2, 3 trips to the bathroom.
You probably got.
You
You probably got so much of this you could spend your life in the bathroom. Toilet. We don't call them bathrooms over here.
some double R coffee beans.
In an owl bag.
Soon enough to make a pot of coffee.
Ooh.
It's a wooden owl. It's
Ooh.
unpainted. You can decorate this with glitter, decoupage, anything you want.
Anything you like. Ooh, decoupage. Nice mention.
A rabbit eraser.
Rabbit eraser with dungarees on.
A big donut soap. Oh yeah, I know what you boys do.
I don't think she does know what you do.
A lipstick. It's not a normal lipstick, it's a sugar lipstick.
It's basically a sweet.
And they only go to the first prize tonight because I've been eating them all week. And there's
Candy
only
lipstick.
Candy lipsticks. A Twin Peaks sticker, which is in focus.
Ah.
A fridge magnet of you and me,
Oh.
designed by John the Tool Atfield.
That's not his name.
A Twingo is life pencil.
Executive.
A shot of Agent Cooper Portrait.
Oh, wait.
A double key ring. It's got an owl and a pine cone.
Owl and pine cone. The key ring.
A lush as the devil button badge.
Obviously.
A domino
Domino.
badge. A blue dice button pad.
Ooh.
Button pad.
Button pad.
Typing.
Button pad.
A chubba chip chop.
That's not what they're called.
And a kazoo. Oh yeah, we went there. It's a kazoo. You can
Not
take.
signed kazoo though, is it?
No, you've got to buy the book to get a signed kazoo. Here we go. And
of course.
oh yeah.
And of course, you get an owl. Now, what is the name of this owl?
Well, let's get started by saying, first of all, Benjamin Lush, this is no ordinary owl.
Well, or any of them.
This is an executive owl.
The stripy executive owl.
Stripy.
So what are we talking
Double
colours
green,
here?
double green, dark
So it's
green, light green,
Dark green, light green, dark
double
green, light
green,
green.
double green.
So it's the dark green, light green owl, and it's called
Barry.
Barry, the dark green, light green owl of
Watermelons. Oh yeah, because he looks
a little bit like a watermelon.
Barry,
the light green, dark green owl of watermelons.
And basically, when Barry's around, all your watermelons will be
All of them
will be alcoholic. Basically, Barry, executive owl Barry, has the ability
to inject.
to make all your watermelons full of vodka. Now, they're not for sale.
Results may vary.
You can't buy Gary in the store, but you can win him at Twingo. He's a one of a kind, so you can't win him because Paul in Manchester's won him.
You can get him off Paul for a price.
Or just mug him in the street. You'll be able to spot him in Manchester because he won't be able to walk for all the knitted owls.
All the shit he's got hanging off of him that he's won during Twingo.
Barry, who will make all your watermelons alcoholic. Barry.
Okay, so that's the prizes given.
I think you have to believe, frankly.
I believe.
So,
So,
a few words of
Good men.
note.
Oh.
There was some last-minute outbidding on the Twin Peaks bundle. If you came second in either the Twin Peaks bundle or the From Rose with Love bundle, I will be offering you the opportunity to bid up, give the money to Cadbury versus Cancer, and get stuff. We are back. We are back. When are we back?
Back to where we once belonged.
October the 7th. That seems like ages.
October the 7th, Twingo will return. 7th.
October the 7th with Twingo 68. It will be fully the season of autumn, and maybe our friend Sam Hain may make a return.
Or Sam the American Eagle.
But that's it. We are going to have a Thursday where I get home late from work and don't have to panic set up Twingo.
Jin when she gets in.
Then we'll do the Double R Club. Then we'll spend a week going, oh, we did a show, and then we'll be back doing Twingo again. The first Thursday of every month will be Twingo.
Until you lose interest.
Completely.
Inevitably.
I'm going to go and read the meat porn.
Obviously.
No, we skip over the shellfish page.
So have you got anything to read just before you go?
Slow cooked lamb leg. This grass-fed British lamb joint has a distinctive full-bodied flavour and a juicy texture from being gently cooked for 10 hours. Oh yeah. Meat porn. Tune in.
It's the future of porn.
Tune in to Twitch next Thursday for Meat Juices
porn.
with Rose.
They've changed the name.
What's it called again?
I don't remember.
Meat with Rose. Rose Thorn reads meat.
Rose Thorn meat porn. It rhymes.
Rose Thorn meat porn. Only on Twitch. Stay tuned.
I think you'd get into trouble for calling it porn. I think Twitch wouldn't like that. But yes, that was Twingo 67. It happened and it finally ended. Yes, we'll be back here on the 7th of October. Next week we're doing nothing apart from the meat porn. And the week after that we're doing a bloody show at the Double R Club. If you can make it out to London, we would love to see you from a distance. Obviously, from a distance. But yes, that was Twingo 67. We'll be back with Twingo 68 on the 7th of October. Until then, stay safe. Don't, take horse deworming pills because you're not a fucking idiot. Stay safe. Wear a mask if you're supposed to. Get your vaccination if you haven't done already. If you want to get a booster and you can, go for it. But don't. And I cannot stress this enough. Do not, at any point, lick the doorknobs. Thank you and good night.